you got customer service for the little one, and then you got spoilization.
No.
You borderline on spoilization. Spoilization is. You're right.
Listen, Linda. There's not a thin line between grandmaism and spoilization.
Yes,
okay,
is.
no, there
Super
isn't. Anyway.
Service.
Coming to you from 125 Carver in Waco, Texas, it's the Riverside Weekly. We hope your time with us today is thought-provoking, spiritually challenging, and a life-changing experience. Our discussions are fun, real, and at times very uncomfortable. We highly encourage all of our guests and listeners to like and subscribe, and please ring the bell. Now, here are your hosts, Pastor Cello and Pastor Mia.
Welcome to the podcast.
Good morning.
Good morning.
It is Wednesday, podcast day.
Anyway, welcome everybody. Welcome back. I'm so glad that y'all came back to join us. And hopefully you brought a friend with you.
Yes.
Because we are trying to get to
1,000 subscribers. We're trying. But we're pressing in because we hit the big 50 2 days ago.
Wait, what's 50? 50?
I'm sorry, 50. We hit the big 500.
Yeah.
500.
Woo! Thank you guys.
We hit that about, I don't know, today's Wednesday, so we hit that Sunday night.
I don't know.
Sunday night we hit 500 subscribers. So thank you guys for tuning in, subscribing, hitting the like button, hitting the subscribe button, hitting the bell button, hitting that button, this button, that button.
Pulling the levers, pushing,
levers, whatever.
You know,
Man, I appreciate
twisting,
you guys.
bop it.
Thank you guys for listening on SoundCloud, for listening on iHeartRadio, podcast, Spotify, of course, iTunes, Google Play, all those cool spots.
We didn't make #1 podcast this year, but that doesn't mean we're not going to make it next year. So
we don't got to be #1 podcast of the year as long as we got you.
Ooh. But anyway, shout outs. Let me shout out to Becky and Mark. Thanks
What's
for
up,
listening.
Thanks you guys for listening.
Especially while you're driving out there in big old Allen. Yeah. Oh,
actually,
sorry. Waco. I forgot. Welcome back. Welcome back. We're glad to have you in our city. Also, David and Christian, hey, thanks for listening.
Guys? Appreciate you guys. Thanks for listening.
That's awesome. And then Julia Hill, what's up?
What's up? Thanks for tuning in and watching. Appreciate you.
So glad that you're listening out there.
I'm just glad we got fans that'll actually watch it.
I know,
cool.
right?
I feel
special. Me too.
YouTube special. YouTube famous.
And this is Wednesday, sorry. This is, what did I call it? Something Wednesday? New Shirt Wednesday? Something, I don't remember. Something. Anyway, isn't this design so cool? I designed this for my grandson, y'all.
She's wearing her.
I am. I'm so proud. I was like, give me that shirt back. He will not take it off, so it kind of
smells kind of.
No, I'm just kidding. He took it off maybe to wash it, and that's about it. But he loves it, and he loves wearing it. And I love that I was able to create this design. By the way, that is not his gamer tag, so don't follow him. He said, "Oh, Grandma, I gave you the wrong number." I'm like, well, that's a good thing because not everybody needed your number out there.
Right.
Gamer tag is like a phone number.
I guess.
In the gamer world.
Oh,
You're not a gamer, so
gotcha,
you wouldn't know.
Got you.
Ah.
And today I'm wearing my special shirt.
Are
ordered.
you?
They're really hard to find. A blank shirt.
In my house, they're hard to find.
Hard to find a blank shirt.
Don't let me find a blank shirt and let me feel, ooh, that's polyester. Wham!
Nice.
Slap something on there. Anyway.
It's a nice blank shirt.
Yes,
clean.
it is. So, anyway, welcome back.
What are
we are talking about shirts, actually. No, not. Just kidding. We're actually talking about something that's really big. And it just, I think we've talked a little bit about it before, but we've never went into depth. We're going to talk about customer service. Bum, bum, bum. Okay. We're talking about customer service today because the service industry is huge. And
the service industry is hurting.
That
right
too.
now.
Yeah, honestly, yeah. We won't
Everybody, their mama looking for. Everybody, their mama's hiring, and ain't nobody looking for jobs.
No, honestly. And, you know, I actually read an article, which is what made me think about it, on Frito-Lay. Frito-Lay in Kansas, not in Taiwan, not in Bangladesh, not in anywhere overseas, in America, y'all, in America, they actually are on strike right now because they're having to work 84 hours with no break.
Well, then you know what the problem is?
Tell me.
All these people eating them chips. That's a lot of people eating some chips.
Listen,
80
I don't
hours a
like
week?
Lay's.
That's a lot of chips.
You like
Lays. Some of y'all need to cut back on them Frito pies, them Lay's potato chips.
They make Fritos? Never mind.
Lay's
Never
makes-
mind.
or does
Stay working 84 hours.
Is
no,
it
I'm
the
just
same
kidding.
company?
Yes, it is. You're right. You're right. Calm down.
I don't remember because they have like they have different
Yeah, I
Doritos.
know.
I don't Nabisco.
I don't know any. Don't ask me nothing.
probably
You're the
got it all.
brain
We probably
name
got it
guy.
all. I don't know about it.
I'm not even a brain name.
Our,
Did we do a podcast on
tech-
brain names?
I don't know. I don't
We
think
should.
So.
We should. Anyway, so
If we did, it pops up right there. If not, then there's no good.
okay. Anyway, so they were saying that they were having to work 84 hours with no break. And man, I thought it was bad at my job, the job I was at before COVID. I mean, you work 12 hours, no break. I mean,
Some people work 12 hours now.
okay, but no break?
Some people work 12
That's
hours.
against
no
the
break.
law.
It is against the law, but they don't keep it from happening.
Anyway, so they said that somebody died on the line and they pushed them out the way, said, move them out of the way and keep working. And I was like,
But how true is that, though?
I don't know. I wasn't there.
Fake news.
Yeah. Hashtag fake news.
Hashtag fake
I
news.
don't know. I just know that it made me think about customer service. And y'all are going to laugh. But, sips tea quietly. Anyway, so, man, my favorite week is salsa week. I know. I had to,
I was wondering if that's the cup it was.
That is.
okay.
And,
Sorry. Distracted.
yeah. So anyway, thinking about customer service, it just made me think that I was thinking about, all of the stories and about things like that. Cause, I'll let you tell that story about my son and his customer service and all that. But I was thinking about it and what we were going to talk about. And I was like, customer service. The customer service industry is so big. Who's the best customer service? And y'all are going to laugh. I'm telling you, you're going to laugh, especially you. The best people in customer service are grandmas. Did you know that? Isn't that awesome? Are you laughing because I'm right?
I'm laughing because you fit that. But
I know.
But there are some grandmothers that
I don't
they
know any
fit
other
that.
grandma that doesn't do that.
But
Listen,
there's some
grandmas
grandmas-
are the best in
grandmas are the
customer
best.
service, y'all. When you don't feel
There's a
good.
borderline between customer service
Nah.
and spoilization.
Oh, whoa. Is that a word you made up?
Yes, spoilization.
I'll flip over
Spoilization.
tables with that.
So you got customer service for the little one, and then you got spoilization.
No.
You borderline on
No.
spoilization is you're right.
Listen, Linda. There's not a thin line between grandmaism and spoilization.
Yes, it
Okay,
is.
no, there
Super
isn't.
customer
Anyway,
service, man.
customer service. I was thinking about it, and grandmas are the best in customer service because grandmas, they will kiss your boo boos. They will take care of you. They love you more than they love their own kids. I mean, if you're not a grandma,
Well, there is some truth to that.
I know. If you're not a grandma, which some of you are probably not, but when you become one, you'll see what I'm talking about. And they are the best. They are number one. And it's so funny because I was thinking about our Mother's Day shirts. Our Mother's Day said Director of Operations, aka Mom. But grandmas keep that mom in line. So, I'm just saying. And I was thinking about that and I was like, yeah, don't you say no to my baby. Don't you? And we can get our grandkids to do things that parents can't get them to do.
Most times.
Customer service. We are like number 1 rated in customer service.
You're borderline big-headed.
Right
this
here. Hey,
Big-
this is customer service, y'all. My baby loves some
Grandmas
Fortnite.
do be pulling rank.
We
Grandmas
do. We do. Listen,
But it's. I'm not saying they don't. Like
Okay,
I'm agreeing,
okay.
they do.
'Cause grandpas don't.
Grandmas do. Grandpas are customer service is non.
Zero. Non-existent.
I don't know about non-existent, but it's not.
But
real
it doesn't
good.
make any sense to me that kids are like, Bobo, Grandpa, what do they even do for you?
You might have customer service, but we got coolness factor.
I'm
Most grandfathers are
That's
really
that's
cool.
a
Like,
line right
Grandpa
there.
cool.
Anyway,
So
let's talk about customer service.
Okay.
Now that we know who the number one in customer service is.
number 2 is Chick-fil-A.
Yeah, that is true. That is true. My pleasure.
Now don't take Grandma to Chick-fil-A because now you're really killing it.
Yeah. See, Chick-fil-A, y'all better get on that.
Get on it, man.
Better hire y'all some grandmas at the door for them greeters.
Yeah.
All right.
What was that restaurant
Which
that
one?
we saw?
Which one?
Well, I said, man, I think Chick-fil-A got some competition. What was the name of it?
Where was it at? What did it look
Right
like?
there off of Bosque.
Oh, that's what made me think of the customer service. Slim Chickens. Y'all, this line, that's what made me
They are
think
not
of it.
sponsored this
No,
podcast,
not at all.
but
Not at all. And we haven't even been there. But the line was
wrapped around the building.
in 2 lines, not one. Man, y'all, it's like Chick-fil-A-ish.
It had like a Chick-fil-A baby.
Didn't it?
Like Chick-fil-A got together and had a baby with a cow.
Right, right. And y'all, the other day we were passing by and they had just rained and there was double rainbows over it. But the second rainbow you couldn't see. And I was like, babe, pull around. I got to take a picture. He said, of a double rainbow? I said, no, it's double lines under a double rainbow. That was awesome.
Yeah.
It was so great, but we didn't. And I didn't get to post it.
Anyway, so
now that you follow me.
I don't know if they're any good or not. We'll have to try
We
them
don't
out.
know. We don't know.
But they did have lines wrapped around the building.
Yes.
2 lines wrapped around
Yes,
the building.
so
it looked kind of like Chick-fil-A.
Yeah.
I don't know.
So we said they either have really good chicken or they must have some
Really
great customer service.
Yeah.
And I don't know. It just made me think about it because I was thinking about, again, going back to last week's talking about small business, and small business thrives on customer service because there are so many out there in the industry. Remember, I talked about that, that you look for the best customer service.
Well, I don't think that we look for the best customer service.
You look for the best price.
We look for the
number
best.
one.
We look for the best price. We look for the
Best deal.
Best deal. But I think customer service
Pushes you over
plays
the
a
limit.
big part in if we return.
If
we're-
the red napkin.
Customer service will determine if we return or if we refer.
Okay.
So when you think about customer service, and this is true in pretty much in every aspect. So when you look at customer service across the board, if your customer service is really, really good, and depending on what you call it, your area is, or your field, or your specialty, wherever,
okay.
your service or product that you're providing, depending on what your customer service, depending on what their customer service experience is, your customer is experiencing, has a lot to do with the emphasis that you put on it.
Okay.
So,
I'm lost. I don't know about y'all, but I'm lost. Okay,
no,
go ahead.
so
Go ahead.
for instance, if you're a mechanic,
Okay.
your customer service isn't going to be having somebody greet you at the door and
No,
hand you
not at all.
hand
You're
you
right.
some
You wouldn't
napkins.
expect that. What do
You
you
know-
always say about McDonald's?
Yeah.
You're not at Olive Garden.
You're not
You're
at
at
Olive- yeah,
McDonald's.
when
So
people
don't
get-
expect Olive Garden service.
Customer service,
Yeah.
like when people go to McDonald's
And get mad.
or a fast food restaurant that's typically known for fast food, just getting people in and out.
Or not
in
at
and
all.
out, or in and out.
In line for an hour.
So I mean, like when you go to a place like that, they're not really looking at customer service. Customer service is not the highest priority for them. It's about getting the food out in seconds and minutes, right?
Okay.
And because they're customer service and all that, so then it starts looking really bad. But then when you
Looking a little shady.
you look at mechanics, right? So their customer service may be completely different.
Yeah, it's not
Right,
non-existent.
so I mean, it depends on what your on your business is,
It's
or where
non-existent.
you're going, your restaurant or UPS. I mean, people like almost nobody ever talks to anybody from Amazon, but everybody loves their customer service. I mean, like you call Amazon, you'll get 15. You'll get 15.
Let's talk about the Amazon truck.
Wait a minute, you get like 15 voice prompts and
Yeah,
push buttons.
yeah,
You
yeah.
really never even talk to a person.
Yeah.
You send an email, but
And
everybody's
boom,
and
they
everybody's
credit your
like,
account
yeah,
just like
everybody's
that.
like, bro, Amazon got the
Amazon's
bomb
legit,
customer service when it comes to digital
Y'all,
ordering.
Let me stop
right?
you right there. Y'all. We watched this. I heard something outside yesterday. I heard something. I heard, and I was like,
A little
what
bit
is
louder.
happening?
Louder, how did it go?
And I was like, what is happening? What is happening, right? And I was
Sound like somebody's grinding gears.
yes, right? So I go out there. I go to my balcony door, and
We're
y'all.
fancy. We got a balcony.
Yeah. And, well, we weren't hanging any babies over it, so we're fine. But
Hashtag
You'll get
Michael
that
Jackson.
later. Yeah, you'll get that later. Anyway, so I hear it. I see this massive Amazon truck, y'all.
Pretty good sized truck.
He was a box truck.
No, but it wasn't a normal size.
No, it wasn't a U-Haul. It was a 12-foot,
It was-
15-foot
No,
U-Haul.
it was big. It was
15 foot.
probably bigger.
Okay. Anyway,
I'd give
so
him
my
20
son's car was parked there. My neighbor's car was parked here. And there wasn't that much
And a
room in there.
little bitty parking space.
Little bitty parking space, yeah. And this Amazon driver, y'all, he paralleled to get in between those two cars to drop off a package. Nonetheless, not at my house. I got so excited when I saw him and saw him paralleling. I was like, oh my God, what did I order? Did I order something? Jeez, you know? And then he goes to the neighbor's house. I was ready to flip over a table. Yeah, I was sad day. Aw. Anyway, I was just so impressed at their customer service. He didn't park in the street. He didn't come barreling through.
That really was customer service
he
because
took the
he didn't
time.
he took the time to parallel park, but he didn't block the street,
Nope.
block traffic.
Nope.
Like he literally put it as close as he could to the curb. Traffic was still flowing.
Yep.
They unloaded the package, dropped it off,
And took off in one swoop.
real fast. I mean, so going back to Amazon, going back to customer service, is that when you really emphasize the importance of your business or the business that you're shopping at, or what do they call that? Can't think of the word. Just lost. Wait, right up my
Your
mind.
customer service,
No.
your genre,
When you're $5,000 payment.
I know.
When you're trying, think of the word. When you're being a customer to somebody, what is that called? There's a word for that.
Patron?
Patron.
Okay.
So when you're patron,
I was like,
when you're
I don't know.
patronizing, that sounds funny. Or when you're patronizing, patriotism,
Yeah,
when
yeah.
when you're going to a business, a place of business, and if that business is not concerned with customer service or your idea of what customer service should look like for them,
That's good.
can be two different things. And so I think that some businesses don't really look at customer service as a big deal, and some businesses put too much emphasis on customer service. So like their products are trash, everything that they offer is trash, but they'll smile at you and give you trash. and you're so happy with what you left, your experience, that you forget that it was trash that you bought.
Yeah.
Right. But I think other businesses have really good quality product, they have good service stuff, but their customer service is not real good.
Yeah.
You know, and I think a lot of times when you look at customer service, I think we don't really pay attention to how we portray the company when we're in those positions in dealing with the customers. So going all the way back around to my son. So my son got hired to do a job, and so he was doing this. He was working on this project. Basically, he was painting a mural on the side of a building. He had got commissioned to do a piece, and so as he was doing it, the guy who hired him to do it, who owned the building and hired him to do it, started nitpicking everything that he was doing, even after he approved the drawing, approved the colors, after he signed off on everything. He comes back and he's like, I don't like this, I could do this better, you need to change this. And so my son was basically sharing with me, he's like, man, I'm really having to learn customer service right now because this guy is, after he approved everything, now he's coming in, he's trying to change things and do things. And so it was to the point where my son was like, okay, now I have to draw the line. Like now we're not talking about customer service. Now we're getting into other areas. And I think that's a good question. Like, where do you draw customer service? Because there was a time in business and in marketing where they say the customer's always right. Ooh. But over time, you have to understand that customer's not always right. That you don't always...
You don't know that specialty, right, and what I said last week.
Yeah, and you don't necessarily always have to have a customer leave happy.
Yeah.
And I think that sometimes that's what hurts customer service, is that we try to satisfy everybody. And because we're trying to satisfy everybody, everybody just launches on us. Perfect example is Walmart. You can literally take anything back to Walmart and you have a receipt, and they'll take it back. And so Walmart has this...
And they don't check it because it could have junk in it.
Yeah, so Walmart's gotten to a place where they'll take just about anything back if you have a receipt for it, and they don't inspect anything. So you could literally go buy an entire living room set, an entire dining room set, have dinner, everything, wash it, and take it back the next day, and they're going to take it because their customer service doesn't have any boundaries on it.
Yeah.
And I think that's important that if you have a business,
it just depends on who you make mad at the customer service.
Exactly, right, exactly.
If they've seen you in there 1,000 times, they
like,
probably not.
I don't
Nah,
know.
you come in here all the time, girl. Get out.
So I think on both sides of that, right? So you have the people that are providing customer service or the business. There's one aspect where I feel like you shouldn't have to give all meet everybody's needs and do whatever. But on the same thing, I think as customers, we have to realize that just because we're the customer, that the company
You
has
don't know everything. You're not always right.
We're not always right. We don't know everything, and that we have to understand that the company or whoever we're working with, they have to have boundaries and guidelines, right? It's like that person that comes to you, you order something from them, you order something from them, you don't like it, and so you go back, and then you go back again, and you go back again, and so now you got to the point where the person charged you $20 for something. Now you've
already changed it 5
times. You changed it 5 times, so now it's costing them $50 to do a $20 job.
Yeah.
And a lot of times with customers, we're not a satisfied customer because it didn't go the way that we wanted, even though it was what we asked for.
Yeah. That would be me. I asked my husband, he's talking about me, y'all. I asked him.
No, I'm not talking about you. I'm not really.
Okay.
But I am thinking about you now.
Because I brought it up.
You brought it up, and you literally
knew exactly.
You
which
literally
one.
made a thought come to my mind.
Yeah.
And I'm like, okay, now I'm going to say something about that. Go ahead.
So I asked this man to build me a sound booth, y'all, a long time ago.
Oh, somebody has hurt feelings. There's some things dug up real quick.
Anyway, I asked him to build me a sound booth, and I said, I want it like this. And he made it his way. And I didn't like that sound booth for nothing because he didn't build it.
This is a children's ministry.
Yeah, he didn't build it the way I asked him to. I had a thought in my mind. I knew what it was. He couldn't see what was in my mind. And even though I was like, no, I want it this way, he was like, no, it won't work that way. We butted heads on that thing. And obviously you can still see that it was still an issue because he still thinks about it.
I don't think about it. You brought it up.
But
I'm
you
like,
said, I'm going to say something about that.
Yeah, but it's something else. I was thinking about something else.
Okay. So saying
completely different.
Okay. Do you want to say it or not?
No, go ahead.
Okay. So you're asking.
Oh, I'm going to say it. But I'm going to let you say your piece first, girl.
Well, I'm trying to answer the question to that person that's sitting out there right now going, what does customer service have to do about me? What does it have to do with me? It has a lot to do with you. You as a person, you should be offering your customer service to those folks around you. You are doing a service, and I'm going to get real spiritual on you real quick.
Oh, here we go.
You're doing a service unto God. And so at your desk, at your window, at your job, you are a customer service representative of heaven. And so if you're acting the way you're acting, what do you think they think about that company? And you're like, well, what company is that? Heaven. I mean, you work for them. You are a servant.
You citizens are bad.
And I was thinking about that. And I say that because someone was asking me about serving my husband. And it was you. Remember you were saying, servant, bring me the milk. Whatever it was.
And my daughter-in-law like to fell out of her chair.
Yes, she did. She was like, I'm finna throat punch you right now. Leave my mama alone. Because I love to serve him.
We were having fun.
Yeah, we were having fun. But I love to serve him. And I was like, ooh, wait a minute. Friend, I'm serving you out of the kindness and goodness of my love for you. And you just went a little bit too far on the joke. But, I think about that song. He says, I serve you, you serve me. Is that Trey 9 song, right? And I think we as people and citizens of heaven, as we're here on this earth, we need to be great customer service representatives. Let's not be one of those ones that you call on the phone and they're talking, and they're talking back to you. You don't need to be acting a fool like that. You need to get your pants, get your big girl pants on, pull them up, and get it
What
together.
if I ain't got no pants?
Okay, well then wear a skirt. I mean, I don't know. I'm just saying that it made me think about that. And what made me think about all of that is, yes, all the events throughout the week till we got here, but our server at a restaurant for my daughter-in-law's birthday, she's having to service 30
Close
people.
to 30. It was close to 30.
to 30 people. This girl
Killed it,
never
bro.
lost her cool. Not one
I'm trying to
time.
remember her name. Keep going. I'm trying to remember her name.
Holly.
No.
Yeah, Holly.
I don't think it was Holly.
Haley? Holly. It was Holly. Anyway.
Emily?
No.
It was Emily.
No, it wasn't Emily. It was
you sure?
Holly. Anyway.
Thank you. Whatever your name, Emily Holly killed it. She absolutely
She really
killed
did.
customer
and,
service.
And she just made me think
Oh, my
we
goodness.
all need to be like her because she was like kept her cool head.
Nothing fazed her.
Nothing.
It was-
One of the babies spilt water and she was like, "Oh, let me get some napkins. Bring some over. I forgot my chips. I forgot that these are the people there. I forgot. And she's like, "Okay, be right back. Okay, be
She did
right
an
back."
excellent job.
Yes,
Man.
never. And you know, body language tells a lot. This woman had no
Smiling, having a good man, it was
negative
great.
body language.
She needs to get a job at Chick-fil-A, but she didn't do it. She was killing it. She was
Yeah.
a manager at Chick-fil-A, bro.
Yeah,
She was
and I wrote her a
absolutely-
note because I was like, "Girl, you killed that on this," and I was like, "Good job," and I was like, "We all need to take a lesson from you because
Yeah, she
that's
did
how we
good.
need to act when we're in Walmart,
and she did
when
so-
we're at HEB, when we're
Yeah.
at work, when we're in driving, when
We're at church.
Yeah, that too. I mean, just because somebody, you know,
It ain't the greeter's job to greet.
thank you.
Sorry, Pastor Mo.
Thank
kick in.
you.
Pastor Mo kicked in real
that was
quick.
Pastor Mode. And I'm sorry, I didn't mean to go long on that, but I knew you were asking, what does customer service have to do with me if I ain't got a business?
Well, I'll tell you about
You got
this.
a business.
So we were at the restaurant, and if you've ever gone out to eat with us, hung out with us, yeah, she put her head down because she knows where I'm going. So I refused to order for my wife because my wife is really rough on when it comes to taking orders. Yeah, see, y'all are watching, and the people that know her, they're going, "Oh, yes, you are, Pastor." Leo."
Listen, if you'll stop
I'll
saying
take.
that,
I'll
I'm
take.
getting
I'll take.
better.
Does this come with that? Does this come with this? How does that come? How does this come? I'm not sure if I want the 3 or the 5. What does the 6 come with? You know what? I think I'll have a salad. I'm like,
I'm sorry. I've gotten better, so you
yeah,
can say all you want to
a
say.
little bit, but anyway, see somebody got their paw stepped on.
Anyway, I'm working on myself.
Work on your customer service. Is that it? Is that the message?
Yeah, but what was that jab for?
Because you were talking about how Holly is, and I'm like,
Okay.
Because sometimes you get hard on. Sometimes you're difficult. You're a difficult customer when it comes to ordering food because I'll take a drink here, and so you're like all over, scatterbrained all over the place.
I'm working on myself.
Look in the camera and tell them.
I'm working on myself. This wasn't for you. This was for me. Okay. Okay. I'm
But
just sharing.
that's
with
what I
y'all.
was. That's what I was thinking about earlier when
Yeah.
you said I was like, let me point. Yeah,
Let's point fingers at you.
Well, you said something. I don't remember what it was that you said, but it made me think about how you order food. I'm
Okay.
like, yes.
Okay. I'm not like that as much as I used to be. I will admit that, and that's because
I'll allow that.
Okay, that's because he brought it to my attention. And
No,
my
not
friends,
just me.
Yeah, let me finish. My friends and my aunts and my family have to. So I'm working on myself. I just want y'all
At first,
to
it
know
was
that.
just me picking on her, and then
Yeah.
everybody was like, yes.
Yeah,
So-
she is like that.
so
Yeah.
She's put a little effort into it.
I'm tweaking. I'm
she's
tweaking.
tweaking.
Okay, I'm working on it. I know. I didn't mean tweaking as in drug, type thing. I meant I'm adjusting.
you
Okay,
go.
I'm adjusting. Okay.
right.
All right. Anyway, work on your customer service. I'll work on mine. Let's worry about ourselves and let's focus on your own name. Insert own name there. Okay. I just thought I'd share with y'all the revelation that I got.
It
that
was
was
good.
all.
That was
Okay.
excellent.
Good.
All right.
Now, thank you guys so much for staying with us.
Yes.
And come back next week.
Yes, man. Help us get to that 1,000 subscribers. We talk to you guys later.
Share clips of this,
Yes.
especially those awkward moments where it was silent. Anyway, thanks for listening. We'll see you next
see you
week.
guys.
Bye.
Thank you for listening to the Riverside Weekly. Download the Riverside Waco app to stay connected and follow us on all social media sites at the Riverside Waco. This podcast is made possible by the givers of Riverside Community Church. Production and engineering provided by Capital G and RTV in Waco, Texas.